Very
Can
good.
you hear me, see me?
Sir, your camera is not on, I suppose.
1 second.
Yes.
Now you please check. It's on?
No, sir, your camera. Yes.
Now
Good
you can
morning.
see me. Yeah.
Yes. Good
Hello.
morning. Hello, sir.
Hello,
How are
madam.
you?
Fine,
Yes.
fine. Thank you. Yes.
Yes. Thank you, sir.
Long
Sir,
time we are seeing,
start.
we are
Yeah. There
seeing
was
each other
some
after a long time. Yeah.
Yeah. There was
Okay.
some issue with the earlier launched WebEx link, so we changed it on time. So it took
Okay.
10 minutes late, sir. Sorry for that, sir.
No, it doesn't matter. That was quite quick. You were just 13 minutes off. No problem.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Yes.
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 Mm.
Okay. Your
So we
students
will
are
start.
here.
I will start. I'll introduce you, sir.
Please,
And
please. Go on.
yes. Respected principal, sir, first year coordinator Shinde, sir, my colleagues, Padkule, sir, and other colleagues, my dear student friends, I welcome you all on the onset of today's session of induction program. It's a good going induction program for you all, giving you a versatile exposure. Today we have opportunity to explore innovation and its importance for engineers, or innovation and its importance for us. We are having globally known dynamic resource person with us, Dr. Hiremat. It's my pleasure to introduce him today. He is mechanical engineer. He served IISc Bangalore for 3 years, contributing various innovative projects. He is founder and owner of a company named Flexitron. Later on, you can visit the website flexitron.com. It's wonderful experience even to go through that website and of course to listen to him as well. It's social enterprise developing the products for poor people across the globe. Bottom line of his all activities is innovation. At his credit, he has 700 plus innovations and many are commercialized and poor people are affording to use it. Products are used worldwide. To name a few products, he has developed assistive devices for disabled people, different agro products. The wonderful innovation is talking tactile maps for blind people. This very really, that's a good product, sir. Hats off to your innovation.
Thank you. Thank you.
To visually impaired people, they could go through the maps. That's fantastic. And then high efficiency water heaters, solar cell phone chargers in the rural area. There is a issue with the load shedding. People do not find people do not get electricity to charge the cellular phones. So sir has invented based on solar energy. He has given a very good model that can be placed in any corner of any village, and that's a small locker type of thing wherein you have to put your mobile phone and it gets charged after 4 hours or so. So that's very good concept. Even you can pick up some of the ideas. You are budding engineers. He has also developed wind and solar hybrid energy power packs and many more. He now dedicates his most of the time delivering talks, conducting workshops on social innovations, mentoring social innovators globally, and handholding the startups. He has been conferred with several national awards for his contribution. So I would like to show his contribution. That's a just give me a second. Yes, I hope my screen is visible. He has got so many awards. So just a flavor of that, I would like to share my screen and show you what he is having at his credit. National Award 1995 Outstanding Innovation Award. You can realize the personality who is delivering the award to him. That's great. He's a president. National Award 2000 Outstanding Innovation again. National Award 2013 Outstanding Innovation again. Just go through all these. National Award 2007 for Outstanding Innovation. He has developed a very good e-charkha. That's also a very good idea. And see, this is, you can see. So later on, you can visit his website and you will find, so such a eminent personality is available with us today. So I would request, without taking much of his time, I would prefer handing over mic to Ramat sir. But before that, I would like to mention one more thing, that is, how we got a connection to him. He is a friend. I think he is classmate of our ex-principal, Dr. Murnal sir. He's very good friend of Murnal sir, and Murnal sir introduced him to Government Engineering College, Aurangabad. So thank you, sir. And I will hand over the mic to you, sir. Students are eager to listen to you. Please continue, sir.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. So good morning to everyone. It's a wonderful opportunity, always talking to students, young students especially, because I see myself in all of you. Way back when I joined engineering college about 40 years ago, I had come in as a fresher, just like you, listening to people, got inspired by so many people, and here I'm today, right in front of you. Okay. What I want to tell you, students, today is engineering is a very, very special and an important branch for the whole society in large. See, the scientists, they think, they imagine, but the engineers are the persons who realize the dream of the scientists and deliver a product. It is we as engineers who can bring the big change, what we can do all around us. And I hear a lot of young engineers, when they are coming into the college, I ask them, what is your idea? Why did you come for engineering? Some of them say, sir, it's an interesting career. We can get good jobs. Some of them say, sir, I could not get so-and-so field, so my next choice was engineering. Some of them say, I don't know, my parents just pushed me here. While a few of them say, sir, I'm very excited to join engineering. And I asked this group who was excited to join engineering, why, what's exciting about it? They say, sir, we can create things. We can make things. We can use knowledge to make a lot of things and then make a change. This, my friends, is what you must be thinking of as engineers. Today's world is of the engineers. You forget everybody else. Engineers are going to play such an important role for tomorrow's civilization and tomorrow's population. Let me give you an example. Very recently at my college, I'm setting up a very state-of-the-art, very large innovation center. And the management at my college, we have colleges from pharmacy, from women's college, from home science, from medical college. And I told them all these branches need to come to our engineering college. They were surprised. They said, what has medical college got to do with engineering college? And what has home science got to do with engineering college? What has pharmacy got to do with engineering college? I said, all these people need engineering solutions. Without engineering solutions, none of these people can go forward anymore. You take medicine, for example, today. In medical field today, 65% of the job is of engineers, 35% is of doctors, of the people who are qualified as MBBS. What is it that 65% is of engineers? If you want an operation theater light to give the enough brightness with low energy, you need an electrical engineer. You need that light to give perfect lighting for seeing what tissue, what color it is. You need an electronic engineer. If you want to make the bed on which is being operated move smoothly, you need a mechanical engineer. If you want the gas of the anesthesia to be flowing into the patient's nostrils, into his lungs, you need a chemical engineer. You want to take his readings, ECG, etc., you need an electronic engineer again. At the very building where they're operating, you need a civil engineer to build it, make it completely sterile. Look at the role of the engineers. At every single place, we have engineering today which is required. Now, it is not just engineers who are required today. We need engineers who read the theory, for the first 5 years or 4 years what you study. Read about all the method, the formulas, the way, the system, how it is made. Why is this theory required? Why is this theorem required? Why is this formula required? And then comes the magic show. Then you know, if I take an X object, if I put this formula, if I take this out, I can make this product. And if this product can go to the market, if I, as an industrialist, as an entrepreneur, I have a new product. If I'm working for somebody, I can offer a new product to my company. In all this, what is important is your innovative thinking. How you can think in an innovative manner. What exactly will be innovative thinking? I'll give you an example. Today you learn about some Bernoulli's theory or maybe some gas theory, some random gas moment, etc. And then you come out. When you are inside the classroom, listen to the theory properly, what the teacher is going to teach you. And when you're out of the classroom, imagine where that knowledge is seen outside the classroom in your society around you and how you could apply that knowledge to see if you can make a small little change in a product or bring about a completely new product. This is the system what students today should pick up, a method of thinking, of applying the theory and then putting it out into practice. Now, what happens? A lot of students tell me, sir, it doesn't matter. We are anyway going to be recruited. We are from a good college. We have recruiters who come to us. They will hire us anyway. Why do we need to take this extra effort? I don't need all this thing and innovation, all that is all of us. Why do we need to take that extra effort? Well, no problem. You'll get a job. You'll go there. Every single engineer today is absorbed. Unless you take a lot of effort not to be absorbed by being totally stupid, everybody gets absorbed today. Everybody gets a job. But what do you do in the job? And what does the company do with you? You become a technical clerk. A technical clerk is one who uses his knowledge of technology to be working as a clerk in a company which has technology, because these technical terms cannot be understood by BCom and BSc and BA graduates. They employ him. Is that a job as an engineer? No. Can you do something creative there? Absolutely no. All you're doing is the whole day filling in forms, attending clients, talking to somebody, doing this, doing that. It's not bad. I don't say that it's a bad job, but it is not a job for what you have been trained. And how long does this last? How long do technical clerks last in a company? How long are you required? Maximum of 10 to 12 years if you are very good. Because by 12 years, you as a technical clerk machine has become dull. They are not required. You are a burden to the company. There are youngsters waiting outside who are fresh graduates. They are brought in and you are given a glorious thing called benching. You are benched. You are sent home. You are given a pink slip. By the age of 45, you are on the roads. What are you doing? I'm looking for a job, sir. I'm looking for an alternative. I've taken a break. This is not what it is. How do you extend your self-life in a company? How do you make yourself that material which companies want to desperately take you into their company? By being innovative, by having innovation in you. When you have innovation in you, you will always tell the person who is recruiting you, sir, is there an opportunity for me to use my creativity, to use my knowledge, to use my innovation? The person who has come to recruit you will immediately know this is a different material. I must take this candidate. And once you are in the company, no company wants to let loose of you because you are useful to the company and finding a replacement like you is going to be difficult for them. That is the time when I tell students, if you have innovation in you, inside you, and you have the method to innovate, you know how to get knowledge, that is when you demand a salary package. The recruitment person does not offer you salary. You can bargain. You can only bargain when you can prove to them that you are useful. And you can prove to them you are useful only from day one of your engineering. You keep developing the culture of innovation inside you. And the culture of innovation is extremely simple. Listen to your teachers, listen to your faculty, go to the laboratory, enjoy the experiments, check out everything, be curious, come out and see how you want to apply this knowledge for making a product. Then you have arrived. The idea of innovation is not at all a big task. People think that you need to have hundreds of tubes and this meter, that meter, and a big laboratory to do innovation. Absolutely nothing. You only require your brain and a curiosity to think. If you can think curiously, you can do the innovation. Maybe if time permits and I am at that part of the country sometime, I will drop in, especially this batch which I am addressing today. I would like to meet a large number of you people where I will have an exercise for you where I will take you out into the society, bring you back to the college and give you a choice to make 100 innovations in one single visit of 4 hours. This I will see if I can definitely do it. I've been doing it in several colleges, but Aurangabad is a little far off for me. If time permits, maybe I shall come and visit and definitely do it for you. So this is how the whole process of innovation begins. As an exercise, when you look around in whatever place you're sitting, maybe in your home, in your classroom, or with your friends or somewhere, just look around and see the equipment, machines, your room, your items. Are they perfect? Do you think that they require some kind of a small change? Do you think that you can add some innovation to make them better? For example, your air conditioner. Is it possible for the air conditioner to make the air conditioner understand your appropriate temperature that you require to sleep? Can you make it learn, which is known as machine learning, which is known as artificial intelligence? If you want to make it learn, how do you teach it? It's an inanimate object. You are a person who can think. The air conditioner has to be taught to think. So what do you exactly do? Where do you start with? Maybe with a smart switch, or you make a smart remote, or you make your phone talk to it. Think about these angles. There is absolutely no harming. I tell engineers keep thinking and thinking and thinking. And finally, keep tinkering. Try to do something every day. Try to look at things curiously. You people are not ordinary. You are engineers, so you can make miracles by looking at it. From a cycle to anything, you can think of it. And you can bring out something new. I will give you a little background about how I landed up into this amazing world of innovations and how I ended up with so many innovations. My whole lifetime, I cannot encash all of them in my entire lifetime. See, what happened was when I was as a child, I was born and brought up in a place called Sainik School, Bijapur. It's a small school. And the school was just coming up with absolutely no electricity. Miles together, there was no electric pole or an electric bulb in the night, and it used to be always pitch dark, absolute dark. You ask me, I know what darkness is. I'll really explain to you. See, in that darkness, the biggest thing that struck wonder into me as a kid was when I would see a small torchlight. And I would be amazed that this thing is a lifesaver. This gives light. So what started from then, and then what went on and went on and went on into that curiosity of my mind was to make generators, to make solar lights, to make battery lights. So many products were brought about through that curiosity. As a child, till I was an engineer. So even today, I get fascinated by the concept of designing a small light for some country in Africa, somewhere in Haiti or somewhere in Papua New Guinea, some small country. I would like to see how nature can give its energy and can convert it and use it for powering light or making a small little life equipment which can make life comfortable. So in this way, for me, it started from childhood. For you people, many of you will be here who have the innovative streak in you, but somehow you either kept it aside. Not now, we'll think about it later. Do not keep it aside. Bring it out. Keep it alive. Bring it out, keep it alive, charge it, use it every day, keep asking questions, check books, And today the world is fantastically placed for knowledge. Press of a button, you can get information. Today, if you want to find out which Nobel laureate, what he had for his breakfast, you can get it in minutes or maybe in a day. But information is available. During our time, to know about a Nobel laureate, we had to go to the college library or a library, get the card, get the book out, and then keep searching. It would take about 6 to 7 hours to just know about one Nobel laureate. Now it is in a few seconds. You just press it, you get it. You press information. What rocket fuel was used for the recent NASA or whatever rocket launch? You get it. You want to know what satellite has gone there? You get it. What is the baud rate, signal rate? You get it. You get information in seconds today. Use all this. Use this. Make innovation as a complete standard, as a barometer for your requirement, and make sure that you are able to drive yourself and your complete career based on innovation. Nobody can stop your progress. You are going to go really into a different horizon altogether, and you will be most sought after. Plus, when at the career's end, you will have such a satisfying life. Oh, I have enjoyed my career as an engineer because I have been able to innovate so many things and enjoy so many things. Okay. So this is about innovation and how it can go for your career and what you can do. It will be wonderful to take some questions. So I would end my talk here. Kindly go on. If you have any questions, you are most free to ask. Online, you do not have to be shy at all. I cannot see you. I can only hear you. Keep asking questions. Thank you, and wishing you a wonderful career ahead and a wonderful engineering career ahead. Good day. Bye.
We have questions from students? Sir, we would
Yes.
like to discuss some of your products, sir.
You want to see or?
Yeah, if it is possible.
Even no. Right now, I'm at a place where I cannot show you any products at this juncture. You can see.
No, but do you have some slides of those, some of the products?
Slides, no, madam, I was not in a position to prepare them, but you could show the website. You can take the link to the website. You can show some product. I can talk about it.
Okay.
Okay,
So
yes.
I'll share, sir.
Please,
Yes,
please go on.
Yes, sir. So this is the website, flexitron.com, and we'll go through innovations, and sir will highlight what exactly is the product. Sir, this one.
Yeah, this is an oil extraction unit. This is meant for people who live in the remotest areas of India. This is actually from Meghalaya, bordering Bangladesh and India, on the border of the hill. So here these people would grow groundnuts, but they never knew what to do with it. They would eat it. And they would buy groundnut oil from a very far off place. So I designed them a machine where they can extract the oil from the groundnuts and use the oil for cooking. Thousands of these machines are working around those areas.
Sir, what it is based on solar energy?
Yes, it's based on solar.
And the lady is pouring the groundnuts, and the other lady is catching the oil.
No, now actually they're pouring sunflower oil seeds.
Acha, it seems to be sunflower oil. Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yes, sunflower oil seeds.
So it is just a grinding technique or what?
It is a two-stage technique where the first thing, it crushes the seeds, and then it separates the skin out of it, and the semi-crushed thing comes down into that vessel, and there it is put into hot water. The oil separates.
Okay, that must be floating. The oil must be floating.
Yes. The oil
needs to
floats.
be filtered out.
Floats.
Okay. So prior to this, what these people were using?
Actually, it's a very strange thing. They would feed this to the animals and eat the animals, and they were directly eating the seeds. They did not know that they can make oil out of this and they can use it for cooking.
Okay.
They would travel almost 27 kilometers by foot to get 1 liter of oil.
Oh. And now they are doing it on their own
Yes,
independently.
they are aware because last about 6 to 8 years ago, good road has come there. So now they are able to access oil a little easier. I'm talking of this picture is somewhere around 1992, 93.
Oh, way back.
Way back, way back, way back.
Now they
See,
must be
these,
selling their oil to the world.
not yet, not yet. I don't want that day to come because once they commercialize, the whole, focus of making good crops will go away. They'll think of more production and less quality.
Oh,
They are still very happy.
yes, yes. Sir, what kind of maintenance is needed? I mean, you are still serving for their maintenance?
Yes, yes, it's zero, or virtually zero, except for a few belts which go away. They have enough and more stock of the belts.
Okay.
So they use
So
it, and now they want to change it, and they are asking me for new systems. So we are designing something new.
oh, it's still going on. I mean, of course,
Yeah.
innovation is a journey. It's not a
Yes, yes, yes,
destination. Yes.
yes.
Okay, okay, okay. That's very good. And people are using. I think it's very easy to use also. Even the ladies, I mean,
Absolutely nothing. You just press a button and it keeps using. There's no electrical bill to pay, nothing.
okay, okay.
Yes, yes.
We'll go to the next product, sir.
Please, please. I think you'll have to go back to the innovation. Yeah, you could see this. Yes, fine.
Yes. I'm just scrolling it.
Yeah, please, please.
So this is solar powered rice hulling machine.
Yeah,
What-
yeah. This is again, this separates the rice husk from the rice.
Oh,
They would take the rice to nearby mills and get it done, and it was again a very arduous journey.
uh-huh.
And they were pounding it and removing the rice husk, and there were a lot of problems. So this machine gives them every day about 6 to 7 kilos of rice which can be separated. They're happy. The whole village gets the rice husk there.
So this is without electricity?
All are with solar. See, all my machines have one thing in common denominator. You heard of the SDG, Sustainable Development Goals?
Sustainable development, yes.
See, all these machines meet the Sustainable Development Goals way back 25 years before the UN even thought of it.
Oh,
There's zero energy, completely ecological friendly. They don't leave any carbon footprint behind. And all of these materials have been recycled.
oh. What
The
is
motor that operates
outlet?
all these things
Huh.
is your earlier ribbon taped computer machines, server machines used to have big motors. Those motors have come here. I've recycled all those motors to be usable for these machines.
Okay.
Yes.
So it is, some waste is utilized to create something.
So
Good.
that's what I said. It is meeting the SDG goal, the Sustainable Development Goal of the UN.
Mm-hmm. That's very great.
Yes, and there are the innovation looks simple, but it has taken me years of thinking and then bringing about those small things into a final product on the field.
And people are using it right now also.
Yes, yes, yes. This is a standard where Vietnam, Cambodia, all these people have come, taken the technology from me. There are small entrepreneurs who design these machines. They make it. They have improved it also.
Okay.
Yes.
So it is not only in India, it is in abroad. I mean, Cambodia and Vietnam, those people are also.
Globally, from Peru to Colombia to Andes mountains in the southern, this thing, everywhere. Wherever poor people live, they use my machines.
Sir, it is hybrid. I mean, somewhere you will not have solar energy that much. So can it be converted to some electric other source? I mean, local electric source?
You don't need actually. See, you are not going to use this machine for hours together in a day. You use it for 2 hours maximum, where enough sunshine is available. Plus, these things have a battery backup. And the village has street lights. After the street light batteries are already full, the excess energy comes to these places. It gets stored in the batteries here, and they power these machines.
Okay, great.
Yes. Please.
Hello, sir. I want to clear one doubt. You said that more than machinery or laboratory,
Yes.
what is the presence of mind is important for
Yes.
innovation or for studying.
Yes, yes.
Yes, sir. And in the present context, this is very important. Will you please elaborate this, sir, for just few means few more on this?
You mean the method of using mind?
Uh, yes, sir. You said presence of mind is more important
No,
for
no,
doing
presence of
anything
mind.
more than the.
See, you must have a innate sense of curiosity.
Yes, sir.
You ask your students today, supposing they have a plug point in the train where they can charge their phone, and the charger is not able to fit into that plug point, it is falling off. They will use innovation to make sure that the plug point sticks there, because for them, the end use is the telephone on which they will have to call their girlfriend, or they have to send a notice, or they have to send a WhatsApp message forward. So they will use innovation to see that the plug stays into the charger stays into the plug. That is presence of mind. Because your end target is the telephone, and if it is not charged, you cannot send it. So that will drive you to put that. So this driving must come from within you. That is presence of mind. Okay?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
One should
Yes, thank you.
understand the need and the solution should be then thought of.
The problem has to be first identified. Identifying a problem is the biggest technique. People think solving the problem is a big technique. No, identifying the problem is a bigger technique. If you are able to identify the problem, you exactly know what has to be sorted. If you do not identify the problem, you are going in circles. Oh, something is wrong, something is wrong. What is wrong is what you must find. So this is presence of mind.
Even students can interfere in between. You can ask questions.
Students are most welcome.
Students are most welcome. What sir is saying, please carry forward your questions. ते तुम्हाला काही वाटत असेल शंका प्रोडक्ट विषयी किंवा इनोव्हेशनच्या रिलेटेड कुठलं पण तुम्ही सरांशी डिस्कस करू शकता. You can unmute yourself and you can speak. पण कोणालाच म्यूट करून ठेवलेलं नाहीये. Okay. You can have in between questions also. Meanwhile, I'll go to the next product. Sir, can I scroll now?
Please go on. No problem.
Yes. Oh, this is rice selling. Oh, that's very
We just
common.
talked about that.
It's another view of the same. People are
Yes.
using. Oh. It's like one in a colony. How that is installed, sir? Do you have any idea?
See, these people where they are using it, the population is about 190 to 200 people total in the village.
Okay.
And in these villages, you may not even get to buy a matchbox. The nearest place to buy a matchbox will be about 10 to 12 kilometers by foot.
Oh my God.
By foot. So as a small this thing, I asked them, if somebody gets bitten by a snake, what do you do? You know what the villagers told me? They will look for firewood. They said there's no way to save the person, so we better start looking for firewood to burn it down when he's dead.
My God. Oh.
That is the kind of poverty and the remoteness these villages are. It has taken me sometimes 6 days, 8 days to reach these places by foot, climbing mountains and everything. About 70 to 80 villages I have electrified and given my innovations there. I physically have gone there, seen, given the delivery, and then checked it out.
Very nice. Still, people are living in such strange.
There are people, a lot of people. There are villages in Ladakh and Leh where recently I got a message from them. There are 11 people in that the whole population of that hamlet is 11 people. They live there because the Changtang goats, through which you make pashmina wool, that's one of the most important stop for them. So these 11 people are there only to give the Changtang goats water and certain fodder and things like that. They get paid for that. So they don't move out from there. They are there. The 11 people are there.
11 people only.
Only 11 people. Now the population may have gone to 12 because one girl was pregnant. Yes.
Oh my God. Solar power. And let's go to the next. Oh, this is something else.
This is a rope making machine. This is on the India-Bangladesh border where they grow a lot of jute and rice husk.
Okay.
So that rice husk was being thrown away or burned. So I taught them how to make beautiful packing ropes from that, where they just use a small little motor which twists that straw and it becomes into a beautiful rope. So bundles of these ropes are sold.
But
For
how
a
they
very good price.
stretch it? How they stretch it?
They keep attaching it. They don't stretch it. They first twist one bundle and keep on inserting into the bundle, and you keep walking away from the machine. You'll get one long rope.
So rice husk is simple small granules.
No. I'm talking about rice husk rice straw.
Oh, okay. I got that. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. So
It's a very strong this thing which is used for packing material.
okay. Where is it, sir? This is
This
Bangladesh.
is Indo-Bangladesh. This is a place called Sylhet,
Okay.
India and Bangladesh border.
This is also solar based. Everything is solar based.
Everything is solar. Everything is
energy.
free energy, no electricity, no manual this thing.
This is a fibrous products.
Any fibers. You can use jute, you can use coconut coir, you can use banana fiber, you can use areca nut fiber. In fact, there is nothing called waste in nature. It's only the humans who are a waste, because we are more overpopulated on this earth than what we were needed. Okay.
No, sir, don't call you
No.
mankind as a waste. We increase carbon value when we go to the soil.
Yeah, I mean, see, the kind of resources we are today misusing, not using. You ask your students and ask everyone, what is the amount of water they have used from morning till now? They will have used close to 200 plus liters, where the requirement is not more than 50 to 60 liters. 3 times of that we will have wasted due to negligence or absolute arrogance.
Second part is more, sir. At least for urban population.
Yes.
Because
So
we
this
can afford, we use. That's the attitude.
Yeah, nobody has ever, I don't think anybody in the audience has brought a pot of water from a far off place to his home. He just switched on the tap to get the water out. So you know the importance when you bring the water from there. Then you make an innovation of bringing the water to your home.
Yes. Students to talk in between, students to ask, students to interact. Very good discussion going on here. You should unmute yourself and add something. They are interested only in their emojis and what they clapping hands.
That is a shortcut. That's a
Don't
shortcut.
be, that's a shortcut. Yes, they want shortcut always.
Yes.
But try speaking also, no? So this jute is, whatever the jute bags and all what we see is made up of this jute only.
Yes. You can use that also.
That's very.
See, when you talk of jute or rice straw, what happens here is the product after it is used, what we call as end of life. It does not leave any trace behind. There is no residue. Whereas a plastic rope or a plastic bag or a plastic whatever packet, it leaves behind a residue which will take 2000 plus years for us to clear it up from this earth.
Very true.
And for every single thing that you drink today, you are also consuming microplastics from a soft drink or water, from wherever it is. That is the situation we have arrived today.
रोहित तुझा mic बंद कर. Sorry for the disturbance, sir.
No, it doesn't matter.
Sir, we'll go to the next product.
Please.
Ma'am, we have a question from a student.
Yes. It's on chat box.
Yes,
Can you
ma'am.
read, please? Yes, please read.
Lokesh Thakre is asking, sir, you have a very great and enthusiastic career now. That means you have faced a lot of problems. My question is how you had faced your failures in life.
failures, there were many, even today. See, the way to face failures is you must be confident of your success. Failures are a part. They are there for you to teach you something. It's a financial failure, sometimes it's a technical failure. But both of them are there to teach you something. And always say, have failures to really go ahead. So the way I used to face them was very simple. Look at it. Is there something for me to learn in it? Learn from it and then keep moving on. That's it. Yes. I think there's a lot of crosstalk in between.
There is lot of crosstalk. Oh, I don't know whose mic is there. Student coordinators can help me out. Who is talking? Let us mute them. Yes.
I can see one Majid Lone whose mic is
Yes,
on.
I have expelled. I have expelled him.
It doesn't matter.
No, sir, but it's good going discussion. He should take part or he should keep mum.
No. It's okay. Yes.
Roll number 19. Why your mic is on? I don't know. Okay, now it's very.
It suddenly became quiet.
It's very quiet. That's good, sir, because then only the interaction is possible.
Yes.
They are not
Hello, sir.
Lokesh, you
Hello,
got
sir.
the answer of the question? No clue. Shall we proceed further?
I have a question, ma'am.
Yes,
Please.
beta, please.
I am a student from IT branch, and my question is, if I have an idea related to mechanical or any other branch, then how I should go for it?
You're from IT.
Yes.
IT.
IT, see, two things are there. One, you could either go to the IoT section, Internet of Things, from the IT, or you can do the way sensors collect information, compile it, and then come out, because every single device of tomorrow is going to be sensor driven. So your knowledge of IT will be very useful for any kind of an incremental addition into the innovation. Did you get it?
Yes, sir. And if that idea requires more work for like mechanical like stuff, then is there any resource where I should study for?
They read a lot of magazines, books, and go to the net, because there is tremendous amount of information. For example, you asked mechanical innovation and IT, if these two are to be connected. Today, including a small ordinary car, everything has AI ML built in. And these AI ML algorithms have come from the IT people only. So without you IT people giving them the inputs, they cannot make the car intelligent. And today's cars have become very intelligent. Okay, IT is required there from automobile to everything else. And tomorrow, as I was telling, automobile, the IC engine automobiles will go, EVs will come in, electric vehicles. A lot of IT knowledge is required in the electric vehicles, in the electric vehicle domain. So keep yourself ready for it. You will be required on a lot of front. Okay.
Yes. Shall we proceed for the students, or you would like to do something more here? I think we'll continue with sir's next innovation.
Hello, sir.
Hello, sir.
Beta.
Sir, I am from CSE branch, and sir, my mind works more in renewable energy field. Sir, how can I do work in that field?
What energy or what area do you want to really work on?
Sir, solar and nuclear.
Solar and UPS.
Nuclear energy.
Nuclear. Okay. Yeah, nuclear energy is not renewable. but is a very big source of energy. Okay, and that's a different branch by itself. If you are working from CS background, you can always make tools, algorithm tools for predicting safety of the nuclear plant, and then also give tools for utilizing or enriching compounds. A lot of computer science is required there. You can surely put your knowledge into that. And as far as alternative energy is concerned, solar and wind energy, etc., computer science we require because we'll do something called modeling, where we'll try to find out if a particular site or a location is useful to install the energy sources. Okay.
And sir, can I do work in mechanical or electrical engineering branch? Means
Yes,
can
yes.
I learn?
Today there is no restriction of interbranch learning. The only restriction is not to learn. Please learn. From computer science is required in every single field today. There is no field without computer science. These things these are the core areas of engineering for tomorrow. IT, computer science, CSC, then your E&C, all these are backgrounds for a lot of equipment which will be working. So you're most welcome to know about these things because you will enrich your knowledge into a different field and domain.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Sir, let me add here something for the students. Students, we have in your curriculum, if you see, there is a concept of open electives, which is introduced from 2016-17 batch onwards. So open elective is the other branch subject which you can choose. And I remember you can have such 4 courses of other branches. Like if you are interested in mechanical engineering, check what all open electives mechanical engineering is providing and choose 4 subjects from that and learn one by one so that you have some knowledge about what a cross branch knowledge or interdisciplinary knowledge you can have. So we do have a facility in the curriculum to choose, to opt for the subjects floated by the other departments. So later on, you will come to know that this being the first year and very first few days of these students in the college, so they are not aware of this interdisciplinary learning facility provided by the college. So keep that in mind, the one who has asked the question. Okay, so I think we can go to the next innovation. This is solar powered ventilator.
Yeah, this is for agro produce. When you store coconuts in, those of you who know who are doing coconut farming from Sindhudurg and all these areas of the coastal area, you know the coconut farming. So these coconuts were put on the roof of the building, just below the roof, because the roof is hot. So
Okay.
it would help the coconuts to dry. But along with it, there was one problem. When it was drying, a lot of coconuts would get humid and they would get spoiled also. To avoid that, we started letting in fresh air by making a small little tile which fits into the regular tile. The tile had a solar fan on it fitted. So that removes the air continuously and keeps the coconuts to not go rancid. This way, a lot of production improvement happened. Product improvement happened, and this tile is just about 200 rupees. So farmers buy about 6-7 tiles, put it on the roof, and the whole roof gets always fresh air. That was what this innovation was about.
And that works on it. It is just a window, not a fan.
No. There is a fan with a solar panel in it.
Okay, okay.
The whole day it is sucking out the stale air and it's bringing in fresh air.
Mm-hmm. And it is the base is tile only. So
it's a regular tile in which there is a hole, there is a solar panel and a fan fitted.
Mm-hmm.
So they don't need to do any kind of fitting. They just need to remove one old tile and fix this in.
That's good.
Yes, we have about close to 16 point odd lakh units working of this kind.
Oh,
1.6 million.
Such a huge number. It's
very huge, and I'm looking for entrepreneurs who can keep making this. They come and some of them are making it also. The demand is very, very huge.
Yeah. Yes, we can see all the coconuts in the room through the windows.
Yes,
We can
yes,
see through the
yes,
door, we can see.
yes.
And that much ventilation is sufficient for it, sir.
More than sufficient. See, air is a very, very funny thing if you study air.
Ah.
All it requires is moment, and then it will do its magic. If you allow air to stagnate, along with the air, the bacteria colony also will grow, fungus colony will grow. They will start eating whatever is organic around them, destroying it also. But if you keep putting fresh air, all these fungus and bacteria cannot grow, and the items you keep for drying will remain fresh, including your papads to everything. Always remember this. Yes.
Oh, great. No. Students, I think someone is putting something in chat. When I share the screen, I cannot see the chat. Can some student coordinate this? So there is some question in the chat window. I have opened it.
Please. I cannot see the chat window here.
Ma'am, they are asking, can other engineering branch students make same machines like yours?
Why not? I am actually a mechanical engineer. Today I work on the servers of computers. I'm working on a system, a new innovation, which will increase the clock speed. What stops me from thinking about it? There's no government restriction. You can work. You're free to work on any field you like. Engineering is a system of learning. That's it. It doesn't restrict you anywhere.
Someone is saying, I'm interested in social working. My question is, how
Yes.
electronics engineer can be a good social worker?
You can be an engineer is supposed to be a good social worker because you have to work for the society. That itself makes you a good social worker. Yes.
Yes. Anything else? Sir, when and how you get the idea that you should create something new invention?
Hello, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Please.
Hello. Okay, Kritika, you go on. I will ask later.
Sir, my question is, how do you build truly innovative out-of-the-box ideas?
How do you build or how do you think?
Build.
Think.
See, the ideas what are already out of the box, or what you have to think out of the box in the sense something which exists, or you can put a small incremental improvement on it, or something absolutely new. For that, you must keep your brain inside and the box outside. In the sense, no garbage in. Try to keep your brain as fresh and as new and as curious as a child. You will start enjoying the things and you can keep thinking out of the box continuously. It's a process. The more garbage you fill into your brain, what is not necessary, the more amount of creativity that goes out. Only two things can live in the brain: yourself, creativity, or yourself and garbage. So the lesser garbage in the brain, the more out of box thinking. So what I mean by garbage is, do not keep things in the brain that are not needed for you. You must first identify what is it I'm thinking about, what is it I'm keeping inside, what is it I'm trying to process. This is a beautiful thing for you to understand because your sleep quality totally depends on the amount of garbage in your brain. If you have more garbage, you sleep less. You have less garbage, you sleep well. So when you sleep well, your thinking is excellent and you get a develop a process of throwing out all the garbage from your brain. No meditation, no nonsense. There's no big magic trick here. The simple trick is do not take in what you don't require. Simple. Over. Period. Take in what interests you, what gives you curiosity. Continuously keep looking, enjoying that thing. Like if you have got a small pen, what you're using, a ballpoint pen, I'm just giving you a small idea. That ballpoint pen itself can give you a lot of innovative ideas for thinking where else you can use that particular pen. What do you do after the pen's life is over? Do you throw it into a dustbin? Or you can clean it and use it like a straw? Or you can use it for watering a plant by putting it into another water bottle and letting out water drop by drop. 100 things you can imagine. So this is what is out of box thinking. Okay? Enjoy.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, welcome.
Sir, my another question is, can you tell us something about your first innovation? How could you get idea about it and all?
My first innovation was making a battery out of a potato
Potato.
when I was in my third standard.
Oh.
Yes.
Did it work?
It worked.
Oh my God.
And then I got beaten up because I had taken all the potatoes from the kitchen. My mother was looking for me.
Quite obvious.
Okay,
Sir, elaborate a little. What did you do with the potato?
potato, I just put copper and zinc strips into that and connected them in series, and I could light a small bulb.
Oh, nice.
Yes. So, and my mother was furious. She said, "You could have bought a battery for one potato. Why did you have to take so many of the potatoes?" So she had her point and I had my point. Okay. And the second most interesting innovation was I developed my own camera, took my own pictures, made my own photographs when I was in my 7th standard. Because I knew the technique of making photographic film. I had read about it. I requested my lab teacher, I took silver nitrate from her and then brought home, put a glass plate, made my photograph. That was an exciting innovation for me because making a camera at that age was something wonderful for me. Those days, there were no selfies, no photographs, no smart cameras. Yes. So these are some of the innovations.
Yes. I think students, if they have more questions, otherwise I can scroll the next product.
What you should go is, there is one, if you click the innovation, there is one thing with a small generator. You can just click the innovation and then just
Yes, sir.
leave
Here
that
it is
page to open.
innovation.
Yeah, I think the web page, I think the main page should open up. Yeah, there.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you can see me with a small generator there.
Yes.
Okay. This is a vertical wind turbine generator where you can have a wind turbine vertical. So you can just come down. You can see one that on the top. Yeah, there you can see the first on the left side on the top.
This.
Yes, the vertical wind turbine. You can just click that.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. This is one amazing innovation which I made, and I made a lot of money also through this. So this has got a vertical turbine, which the wind rotates this way and you can generate electricity through this. So in Spain, they use this in between medians of highways. The vehicles which pass to and fro, they charge this windmill. They give that wind for charging. So this, you can use it for railways, you can use it virtually in n number of places. So that was the beauty of that innovation of vertical turbine.
It's a generator.
It's a generator, but it can take a vertical propeller.
Oh.
Yes.
So the design is yours, sir?
Yes, design is mine.
Twist type of design.
Yeah, that twist, that is from the Shank, Indian Shank design.
Yes. Perfect. Shankh. Correct.
Yes. So nature has its solutions. You have to only look for it. So this took me about 11 and a half years to complete. And the blades, the geometry was designed by me, and the blade material came from a Japanese company.
Excuse me, sir.
Please.
Beta.
I can hear you. Go ahead.
Ma'am, I wanted to ask, sir.
You can ask.
But when it comes to implementing these ideas on a large scale, like on an innovative basis, then how do you do it? Means, how did you do by making your ideas on a large scale?
It's a good question. See, initially, when I made my innovations, it was difficult for me to produce them in bulk. And then I developed a very beautiful system with Hong Kong. See, I would sit in Hong Kong and I would get a lot of companies who would come from Japan, from Philippines, from China, who were interested in my innovations. They would say that we are ready to invest for mass producing this and we can supply you at a lower cost. Can you give us the license or design for it? So I gave them the license. That is where the multiplication began. And that became one of the most successful models for me because I never had to look back for mass production. There were always buyers for my design. And I was not greedy that I want to supply the entire world by only myself. I said, you do whatever country you like, but give me India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, these countries. I will supply, balance with the world will supply. I'm happy. So any innovation, mass production would happen that way, and even today it happens. People wait for my designs. They say, yeah, we're ready to pay you so much in advance. Please give the know-how and this thing. That's what it is.
Wow, sir, it's great. Thank you, sir.
Welcome.
Sir, we will scroll a little for this particular product again.
Yes. Varsha, madam,
Yes.
you want me till 12 o'clock or what time do we this thing?
Sir, as per your choice, actually, I told students for 2 hours, but it is your way to, I mean, whether you want to continue or
No, I think we will need to this thing by 12.
12. Okay, sir, 12 will stop.
Okay, please.
Yes, sir. Okay, this is the block diagram where you can see. Yes, DG set. Perfect. Sir, this is the product used in India also somewhere where we have.
Yes, yes, there is. All these remote locations, they're using it.
And cost-wise, it is very effective because it's we don't have to pay anything for it. Once it is installed, it is for use only.
Yes, yes. It can like there is absolutely zero maintenance. See, the trick in generating electricity is the generator. You have to design a generator which has absolutely no parts which wear and tear. Varsha madam, your background is electronics, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So these generators are all three-phase generators which are brushless and they have a floating magnet as the bearing. So it's only the air that will get worn out, nothing else, and they can last for about 45 to 50 years.
Great.
Yes. So the whole design is there. So at a slightly higher levels, when especially in IIT Chennai, there's one particular subject we talk on, and they invite me for that. Is discussing about one of my innovations. That's a three-phase generator. How it has been wholly designed. So maybe in your college sometime when I'm there around, we will also have a small talk on that. I'll give you the idea how it is designed.
Sir, before launching the final product, there must be some iterations.
Yes.
Many models must have been designed and
many. Behind all these products, there is a mountain of junk.
Yeah.
Yes. There's a mountain of junk, and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of pages of drawings.
Yes.
Every product is like a child. It takes its time. It takes time to mature. It takes time to come out.
Yes. You told 11 years to go with this, but then lots of efforts we can see looking at that.
And in the 11 years, it is not just that is born. There are so many other products which are being developed sidewise.
Sir, can you recommend another product in the list?
You can just go back. You can come down.
Sir, I wanted to know about this when I searched on your website. What is this? Can I click on it?
Yeah, please click.
Something for
This I will tell you. Yeah. This is for the population of Nanded, which we did as an experiment. And several people in Madhya Pradesh and UP have taken this design. Okay. There, the cycle rickshaw pullers were asked to go off the road because they were slowing down the traffic.
Okay.
And the crime went up tremendously. The local superintendent of police one day gave me a call and said, we have a gang of dacoits who are all ex-cycle rickshaw pullers. They say that without cycle rickshaw, they know nothing. Hence, they have taken to dacoity. Is there something you can design for them? Okay. That's when I designed this machine, where just by pedaling what they were doing earlier, they can charge so many batteries And these batteries, you just come down this thing, please. I'll show you something. So please scroll the picture down. Yeah, these batteries, they would give these small street vendors to operate their lights for selling their products. So each rickshaw puller would send about 20 to 30 such lights he would charge in a day, and he was making 450 to 500 rupees a day. They were so happy. Even today they are doing it. They say, sir, we are charging and peddling in the shade, unlike us going earlier out in the sun. And we have got dignity. People respect us when we come with the light. And for us, money is always there. We are very happy with the innovation. This is what technology does. And
Yes.
the generator that's used here, that has sold by itself 3.1 million units because the generator is extremely unique.
Very good.
That generator never wears off. Okay, so this is the innovation for this, where
This
you
is
connect the
really the
society,
innovation,
solve a
yes.
problem, solve a social problem, use your knowledge of electronics, knowledge of batteries, knowledge of lighting, and give it.
Sir, one more thing I would like to check out of this list. This
Please.
This is talking tactile maps for the blind.
Yes.
How does it work?
Like the people who are blind, they have got a special map which is designed and it's placed outside a building. For example, your college entrance. So if a blind person comes, he just moves his fingers. It will tell him exactly where he is standing and to his left, right, forward, what is there, and where the staircase is, what is the size of the building, how many rooms this building has. And if he keeps moving his finger along one particular tactile path, he can directly know in what part of the building what is located. That is a talking tactile map. He doesn't need to take help of others.
Is it there somewhere?
Yes,
I mean,
yes. It's there at many places.
Great. Very interesting and beautiful products. And one more.
Hello, sir. This is
Please.
Ashit from ENTC. Sir, actually, ma'am is also asking you कि इनमें से कौन सा आप suggest करना चाहोगे? So, sir, my question is, which innovation is your favorite one and why?
All of them are almost my favorites. I cannot decide which is the best one. Okay. But some of them which have taken a lot of my brains out before I could make a design is the e-charka. You can just come down.
Yes.
Come down, madam, on that list. You can
Yes,
see.
sir. Yes, sir.
I think e-charka, that's the one on the right side. Yeah, on the right side. This is my favorite product because it has helped thousands and thousands of small people to have light at their home when they can make khadi, when they were making khadi. So this required a lot of thinking because this was my innovation which I saw and thought of when I was a kid. I used to play with my grandfather's charka. And it finally came out almost after 27 plus years. This product came out. 27 years of non-stop thinking. And it is here.
Great.
Yes.
Scroll it.
You just read about it, you will be able to know a lot of small details into that because it helps the poorest population. And this, for your information, is the only commercial product ever to be launched by a president of a country. The president does not launch commercial products. But my product, out of great honor, she launched it with a big function at Vigyan Bhavan. So, the president is actually the first citizen of the country. They don't launch commercial products, but this gained so much of importance. They said, fine, let us launch it to the nation on behalf of my company, and it was launched.
So this is illuminating as well as spinning.
Spinning, giving charka yarn as well as illuminating because it stores energy, it generates electricity when you're turning the charka.
Okay.
Yes.
So it's
it revived the entire khadi sector which was dead. Yes.
It's almost now 8 minutes left. If students wants to discuss something, The forum is
Ma'am, we
open
have
for them.
some more
Otherwise, we.
questions. Hello,
Yes, beta.
ma'am, they
beta.
have some more questions. Sir, how can we join to you in future?
If you have any innovation or any idea, you can always contact me and I will tell you how you can develop it finally into a product. You are most welcome. Number one. Number two,
Product solar energy.
whenever solar energy, anything that you think of, you just keep exchanging ideas. I'll be more than glad to help you out through WhatsApp, whatever it is. And if you feel that you need some equipment, you need something to do, you come. If I have it in my laboratory, you are most welcome to come and take it. I'll give it to you free of cost. Take it, do experiments, work on it.
Thank
And
you,
the
sir.
nearest place for you.
Sir,
Yes.
ma'am, one more question is, what do you do to always keep on thinking of such innovative ideas, or is it just by birth or can be developed or observation and hard work?
One, there is no hard work required here. And there is nothing called by birth. Just be curious. You will keep on enjoying. See, when you should have that nature of keeping the child inside you. When you are a child, you wanted to open every box, every drawer, every cover, everything that is not seen, you want to open and see it. That should not stop when you become an adult. Keep seeing, keep observing, keep enjoying, try to understand. When you sit in an aircraft, try to know how is this huge machine taking me from the earth out into the sky. What kind of energy it must be using? Who is pushing it? What is pushing it? Keep thinking these things. These are interesting ideas. And you will never get bored in your life, I'm telling you, once you start innovations. So this is what you should be doing. You're sitting on your bike, just understand how that petrol is pushing you. What is that liquid doing going into my bike? How is that engine working? Just keep wondering what is happening around you, and that you will start seeing that it's innovation, and you will think, why can't I make things better in this way? That's when you have arrived. Okay.
Yes,
There
sir.
is
Thank
one
you,
more.
sir.
One more question is awaited, sir. Here, what is the
Yes.
turning point to this successful journey?
What?
What is the turning point to this your successful journey? I think your birth.
No, not no, not that. My turning point was in when I was at the Indian Institute of Science. I could have continued there, but one Japanese professor had come. He asked me not to continue in this institute. He said, "You'll waste a lot of time here." I asked him, "What do you mean waste?" He said, "No, you will be doing MTech, then you will join the place as a research scholar, and we don't know what will happen." He said, "Get out, go out, do something more useful outside wonderful world." That was the turning point. Really a turning point for me.
Okay.
Yes.
There is a huge paragraph as a question. Whose question is it? Can you read better?
Hello, sir. It's me.
Please.
Yes.
Hello, sir. It's Ketan Gawande from first year civil branch.
Yes.
Sir, I have a question about how a common man can financially contribute in development of rural areas. Are there any NGOs who take donation to prosper such areas?
Do you want to get donations or give donations?
Give.
You
How
want to
can a
give
common
donations
man
to an NGO
Yes, yes.
who is uplifting the village?
Yes, yes. I want to ask, are there any NGOs who do such work like you? Big organizations
There are
like you.
there are a lot of organizations which do.
Okay.
But I do not know the length and breadth of their thing. Do they a lot of people do in a narrow area, only for agriculture, only for livelihood, only for developing empowering tools, but not across engineering. See, my products are more product specific, and then they go people specific. What you are asking is more of a people specific product. Okay, there are a lot of NGOs who do it.
And sir, my second question, if I don't want to go with an NGO and in
Uh-huh.
future I'm financially stable,
Mhm.
to simply make some bridges or water dams or reserves like we call it Kshetra in Maharashtra.
Yes.
So if I'm capable to do that, how do I reach out to such places and find people who are in need like you did it in near Bangladesh border. So how do I find such places?
Oh, you mean where do you find the challenges?
Yes, yes.
Okay. See, for challenges for you, Bangladesh particularly, I was picked up by the United Nations for a very brief stint. So that was when they took me to these difficult areas. Okay. So that's where I could see and I could go. For you per se, if you want to see, from which area are you from? Are you from Maharashtra or where?
Yes, Maharashtra.
If you talk of Maharashtra, rural Maharashtra has still a lot of challenges.
Yes,
You
sir.
you can address those challenges. It will be really fantastic. If you go to places like Indapur and these places, a lot of milk dairies are there. Small milk dairy people are there who have 20 cows, 30 cows. You can make a lot of innovations for them to add value to their produce.
Yes.
Okay.
Sir, and last question. Does government allow such infrastructures to be made by private organization?
See, dams and other buildings where taxpayers' money is supposed to be used,
Yes.
you cannot use it because stopping a flow of river or stopping the flow of any natural material is not permitted by general public. The government owns that. So when you build a dam, you are stopping the flow of water, so the government will object to that. Okay. But the government will not object to you if you design something to desilt tanks for storing more rainwater. The government will welcome it. You get the point?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
And
I think now,
like, sir, we
Yeah.
have observed that in hilly areas like Kashmir and all,
Mhm.
people have to go way out of the line and rotate a lot to cross a single mountain when the displacement is like 10 kilometers, but they have to go 30, 40 from right or left side.
Yes,
So
yes.
if we want to make a tunnel-like system under the mountain or bridges,
Mhm.
is that allowed in such areas?
No,
No?
you are not permitted except for a few places like that Manji, the person who was there in Orissa and all those places. Very
Yes, yes.
exceptionally,
Yes.
you could do it if the government does not do it. But per se, anything that is naturally not owned by anybody is owned by the government, and you are
Yes.
not allowed to do any alterations there unless the government intervenes and says yes, you can do it.
So we have to get the permission first.
You have to
Yes,
get the
yes.
permission, or you have to involve the government to do it along with you.
Okay. Thank you,
It's,
sir.
yes.
Sir, can I ask
It's-
question?
Please,
It's
please.
12 o'clock, maybe the last question, sir.
Now, one or two are okay, don't worry. We are not
Okay,
on a
okay.
military or a train timing here.
Yes, yes. Thank you, sir. Go ahead
Please.
with
Sir, you have made many projects which are seen in villages, in cities like then its time are too long. Why? How you can manage your time for many projects at single time?
How I can manage my time for okay. That I still remember one of my school teachers telling me, a busy man can find time for everything.
Yes.
Yes,
You get
but
it?
when
Very
we
true.
do something study or any work, when
Yes.
we can't, when anyone disturb 2 or 3 times, we can't focus on that.
Okay.
And managing time for 2 or 3 projects at a time, it's not a simple task, sir.
It's not just 2 or 3 projects. I also had to make money. This thing, I have not taken a single rupee from the government for all this. This is my own funds. I invested close to 11 crores on all these things. This is my own money. And I'm a school teacher's son. I don't come from a rich family. So the management is not of just time, it's of resources also. So what I will tell you, my game plan is very simple. Even today, I start my day at 4:30 in the morning. Okay. And I finish my day by 10 in the evening. What is the reason? After 10, I have got nothing to do. And after 4:30, I have got everything to do. Between 10 to 4:30, my body requires the rest. And after 4:30, I require the entertainment of this innovation and things. I allocate my time, and there's nothing on the TV which I find useful. So I see 15 minutes of news maximum. A lot of things to read. If not anything, I keep observing the street. So this is how you manage time. You can keep thinking. It all depends on you, how you use your time. If you want to do a good time management of yourself, this is a good question what you asked. I want to tell all the students one interesting thing. Do a time mapping of finding out how much of time you waste in a day. Not you use. Use is a different topic. First, make a time mapping of how much of time you waste in a day. When you find that, you will be amazed to see that 33% of your day you are wasting on something which is not required at all. So that is the time you could have slept, or you could have done daydreaming. Daydreaming is nothing but innovation. Think about it. And this is the parting message I want to give you all. If you are good time managers, you can manage anything. You can manage the world.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Welcome. So
Yes,
it was
very good
wonderful
concept
talking
of-
to all of you. And
Hello.
I would definitely like to connect with a lot of students. It will be great. Please surely be in touch. It will be wonderful to guide you all. I'll surely visit your college sometime. Maybe
Yes,
in a couple of months, or once COVID and things have settled down and everything, we'll surely meet up.
yes, sir. Yes,
Okay.
sir. Yes, sir. Yes. Preeti, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Please go ahead. Sir, just a minute. Let her.
Please.
Yes.
Hello, sir. Hello,
Hello.
everyone. Good afternoon to all of you.
Good afternoon.
I, Preeti Samse from IT branch studying in second year. I would like to express my gratitude to all esteemed delegates of the webinar for their presence and contribution to make this lecture a great success. I extend my gratitude to our honorable chief guest, Mr. R.S. Hirmat, to take out time from his busy schedule to grace the event. It gives me an immense pleasure to deliver the vote of thanks for this induction program to all dignitaries assembled here. I would like to thank our chief guest who honored this function with his inspirational thoughts. I would like to thank our beloved principals, staff members, students, participants for attending today's program. The honorable and respected chief guest, thank you so much for sharing your valuable thoughts with us. It has been our tribute to host all the members and audience of the meeting. I am thankful to all the participants for coming here and attending the association meeting. We have been fortunate to have a renowned identity from academics, industry, and other areas. I am very thankful to the entire participants as well as sponsors of this meeting. I am sure that our college will continue to get significant provision from diverse groups in the future. I must mention our profound sense of appreciation for sharing with us some of the best thoughts. We are all inspired by your highly level words, sir. Thank you so much for today's session, sir.
Welcome. Welcome.
Thank you so much.
Bye bye. So I will take leave. We'll touch base again all over.
Yes,
Okay.
sir. Yes, yes, sir.
All the
Please.
best. All the best wishes to everybody. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Yes,
Thank you. Thank you. Bye. Bye.
Yes. You may leave, sir.
Yes.
सगळे स्टुडंट्स तुम्ही गुगल फॉर्म पूर्ण केल्याशिवाय जाऊ नका. गुगल फॉर्मची लिंक दिलेली आहे. Can you see that link there? Google form
No,
ला
ma'am.
click करा. हाँ, पटापट फॉर्म भरा. And then you may leave the meeting.
Ma'am, there is no link.
अरे चॅट बॉक्स वर आहे ना.
No, ma'am. I can't see.
ए चॅट बॉक्स ओपन कर. परत पाठवा रे. पुष्कर तू पाठवतोय ना बेटा, परत पाठव.
Yes, ma'am.
मॅम पाठवले
पाठवलं ना. हे भरा. कसं होतं सेशन? आता सर नाही आहेत, आपण गप्पा मारू शकतो तुम्ही भरता तोपर्यंत.
छान होतं मॅम सेशन.
तुम्ही सगळे बोलत तर नाही काही, सारखं विचारावं लागतं मुलांना, बोलणार का ही काय आहे पद्धत.
नंतर विचारले पण मॅडम, नंतर मुलांनी.
नंतर विचारले. लेटर ऑन दॅट बिकेम अ व्हेरी गुड
मॅडम
सेशन्स. फार छान झालं नंतरचं.
Yes.
म्हणजे आपल्या
स्टार्टिंग इनर्शिया होता त्यांना.
हा सर आपल्या प्लॅन पेक्षा वेगळं झालं पण खूप छान झालं.
हो हो
हम्म.
छान झालं.
खूप म्हणजे मोठ्या स्ट्रेचरचा माणूस आहे हा ऍक्च्युली.
हो
त्यांनी
हो
आपलं हो म्हटलं, आपल्याला सुरू करायला 15 मिनिट डिले झाला काही कारणांनी. ती लिंक जी दिली होती ती आपले स्टुडंट कोऑर्डिनेटर विसरून गेले बहुतेक ऑन करायची, ती तशीच राहिली. त्याचं लॉग इन पासवर्ड माझ्याकडे नाही, मग अचानक नवी लिंक बनवावी लागली.
थोडं वेबसाईट मुलांनी पहिले बघितलं असतं तर त्यांना आपण कुणाला बोलणार भेटणार आहे ते आयडिया चांगली आली असते त्यांना.
हा ऍक्च्युली हा ते सांगायचं राहिलं ऍक्च्युली. यांच्याशी बोलणं आधीच झालं होतं.
हो
15 दिवस आधी माहिती होते आपल्याला ह्यांना आपण बोलवलेलं आहे ते.
Yes,
वेबसाईट द्यायला पाहिजे होती मुलांच्या ग्रुपवरती.
yes,
पण यांच्याशी आपण परत परत कम्युनिकेट करून घेऊ शकतो, म्हणजे मुलांचा फायदा होऊ शकतो या गोष्टीमध्ये.
yes, yes.
खूप आता डिव्होशनली टीचिंग आणि ट्रेनिंगचं काम करतायत आणि ग्लोबली करतायत. म्हणजे असं नाही की फक्त
हो.
भारत महाराष्ट्र असं नाहीये. जगभरात कुठे पण त्यांचे ट्रेनिंग चालू आहेत.
Yes, yes.
हम्म.
इनोव्हेशन माहित व्हायला पाहिजे. फर्स्ट इयर मुलांनाच खूप अप्रोप्रिएट आहे.
आणि यांचा जो इंजिनिअरिंग वे आहे ना कुठल्याही गोष्टीकडे बघायचा, म्हणजे किती साधं
हो.
होतं. फक्त घराचं कौलाचं बदलून दुसरं प्रकारचं त्याच्यात पंखा लावला.
हो.
तिथे नारळ वाजत असेल तर किती सुंदर आहे.
मॅम
म्हणजे
ती लिंक शेअर केली, तुम्ही ती शेअर करू शकता का? आपण ह्याच्यावरती दाखवली होती ती.
तुमच्या क्लासच्या ग्रुपवर व्हॉट्सअप ग्रुपवर पेस्ट करायला सांगा ना कोणाला तरी, म्हणजे सगळेच भरतील.
नाही, फीडबॅक फॉर्मची नाही.
मग कसली?
सेमिनार चालू असताना आपण ते वेगवेगळे प्रोजेक्ट दाखवले होते ना.
ओके ती
हो.
flexitron.com इथे लिहिते बघ.
गुगल मध्ये तुम्ही टाका ना फ्लेक्सिट्रॉन.
flexitron.com त्याच्यावर चॅटवर बघ मी टाकली आहे. वा मानसीने बरोबर लिहिलं पहा. Felt like we have officially entered in engineering world. Very great.
Yes.
So good exposure at good time, at correct time rather. Yes. ज्यांचे फॉर्म भरून झाले ना जाऊ शकता.
आणि ते ऑनलाईन मध्ये आपण म्हणतो ना मॅडम की
हा.
काय लॅबोरेटरीज नाही, फिजिकली नाही.
हा.
पण त्यांनी जे सांगितलं की तुमचा माइंड जर प्रेझेन्स असला त्याला कोणी थांबवू
हा.
शकत नाही ऑनलाईन ऑफलाईन.
त्याला कोणी थांबवू नाही शकत.
इट गोज ऑन थिंकिंग.
हा इट वॉज ऑन थिंकिंग. येस.
येस येस.
त्यांचे प्रोडक्ट सगळ्यांनी ती वेबसाईट आवर्जून बघावी. अतिशय छान आहे.
सगळ्यांनी खूप छान आहे.
टेक्नॉलॉजी अशी खूप ऑफ बीट आहे, खूप दुनियाभरची वेगळी आहे वगैरे असं काही नाहीये. बऱ्याच ठिकाणी साधे साधे सोल्युशन्स आहेत. जसं तो कौल
सिंपल.
आणि त्या कौलाला पंखा लावला. इट वर्क.
येस.
सो दॅट थिंकिंग हॅज टू बी डेव्हलप्ड अँड फर्स्ट मुलांचं करेक्ट एज आहे आता.
येस येस.
व्हेरी नाईस.
ते सिंपल इनोव्हेशन जे आहे ते सिंपल असल्यावरच जास्त स्ट्रायकिंग वाटतं. पण नाहीतर ते जास्त टेक्निकल होतात. ते मागे केलं होतं मी खूप वर्षापूर्वी. त्याच्यामध्ये ते रोडवर बसवलेले रिफ्लेक्टर असतात.
हो.
किती म्हणजे किती सिंपल आहे ते. कॅट आय जे आहे ते तुम्हाला लाईन मध्ये ठेवतं ते गाडीला कुठं आहे. फक्त आपल्या लाईटचा प्रकाश पडल्यावर हे होतं ते. असे बरेच आहेत.
हो.
ठीक आहे मॅडम, मग मी लिहतो.
येस सर येस. थँक्यू सो मच.
थँक्यू.
येस.
Hello, ma'am.
येस.
Uh,
You can leave. Those who have completed the Google form can leave the meeting. Leave the meeting. If you have completed the Google form, the program is over. You can go. No problem. More non-academic programs, we get directions from this. Yes. We are doing it. Yes.
Thank you, ma'am.
आणि जा. Yes.
hello, ma'am.
हा रेकॉर्डिंग मिळेल मला. हे करा व्हॉट्सअप करा. रेकॉर्डिंग यायला वेळ लागतो थोडासा. माझा नंबर असेलच सगळ्यांकडे. सगळेजण नका करू. एखादा करा. मी पाठवते तिथून पुढे घ्या सगळेजण. मी इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स डिपार्टमेंटला आहे, तर इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्सच्या विद्यार्थ्यांना मागायला सांगितली किंवा तुम्ही मागितली, आय हॅव नो इश्यूज. सरांशी कॉन्टॅक्ट करायचा असेल तर कसा करायचा? मेल टाकायची, त्यांची वेबसाईट दिली आहे त्याच्यामध्ये दिलंय कॉन्टॅक्ट, मेल टाकायची, फोन नाही करायचा, कारण ते बऱ्याचदा भारतात नसतात. पण मी पण आता कार्यक्रम जेव्हा त्यांचा घ्यायचा ठरवला तेव्हा आय वॉज ऑल्सो हेजिटेटेड की कुठल्या वेळेला कॉल करू, इन विच टाइम झोन ही मस्ट बी. आय वॉज नॉट नोईंग. मी मेसेज केलं त्यांना, तुम्ही भारतात आहात का आणि कुठली वेळ तुम्हाला सुटेबल राहील. Then he told me to call at particular time. I called. So let us not call. आपण मेल टाकायची, मेलला उत्तर येतं. केतकी विचारते ना मला सरांशी कॉन्टॅक्ट कसा करायचा. मेल टाकायची बेटा, मेल ऍड्रेस त्यांच्या वेबसाईटला आहे. हाफ सेशन ड्यू टू नेटवर्क इश्यू मिस झालं. ठीक आहे ना, रेकॉर्डिंग ऐकून घे ना. रेकॉर्डिंग पाठवते मी, थोड्या वेळाने येते मला वेबएक्स कडनं, मग मी पाठवते. चला, गुगल फॉर्म भरून झाले असतील तर जाऊ शकता. हा फोन माझा आहे. हो. किती आलं बेटा रिप्लाय? हो. खूप लेट. हा. अच्छा. हा. ती जुनी होती लिंक आपली, 8 तारखेची होती ती लिंक. ती मी जेव्हा उघडलं तेव्हा लक्षात आलं ते जुनच आहे, ते कुलकर्णी सरांचं होतं, म्हणून मग शेवटी. एनिवे, आपण काय बेटा पुष्कर, मला काही कोणाला रागवायला आवडत नाही, त्याच्यामुळे मी काही, मला काही अडचण नाही. शो मस्ट गो ऑन. तिला सांगून टाका, आय हॅव नो इश्यूज. तिने फक्त मला इन्फॉर्म करायला पाहिजे होतं की मी नाही करत आहे, मी अमक्या अमक्याला केलंय. आय वुड हॅव कॉन्टॅक्टेड ना. मी 10 पासून खटपट करते लिंकची, सगळ्यांना फोन लावते, कोणी उचलायला तयार नाही, लागायला तयार नाही फोन. तू सापडलास पहिला आणि यू कोऑपरेटेड अ लॉट बेटा. इवन आपण भेटलो पण नाहीत एकमेकांना, म्हणजे आय शुड बी थँकफुल टू यू की अचानक मला, नाही तर कोणीच नव्हतं मदतीला. हाऊ वुड हॅव मॅनेज. मी तुमच्या फर्स्ट इयरच्या सरांना शोधते, शिंदे सर रेंजमध्ये नाही, ते कुठेतरी खेडेगावी गेलेत. ते सकाळी सांगून गेलेत मला की मी आता अवेलेबल नाही म्हणून. त्याच्यामुळे आय वॉज स्टकअप की ना, मी देऊ कसं लिंक मुलांना. लिंक बदलणं सोपं आहे, पण एवढ्या लोकांना सर्क्युलेट कशी करू. स्टुडंट्स मला असं वाटतं मी आता बंद करते हे लिंक. जाऊ शकता तुम्ही.